So for a company, it is more important to be local or to be global. To me, the point is that this dilemma is apparent one. The point is to choose a position on the concept of origins. That is to say, how important should be the origin of the company, of the brand, of the product for the market that the company wants to serve. So the idea of origin, the concept of origin is very powerful because it is generative. For consumers, it is helpful, it is important, or for many of them, or for some of them, it is important to know where does the product or the brand or the company come from. So the fact that the company has a birth date, has a birthplace, all these things help consumers in making sense of the product, the brand of the company. The concept of origin is a very broad one. We can have different perspectives on origins. The first one can be a time perspective. That is to say, origin as a specific time in the history of the company, the brand, and the product. So for example, a company has been founded in a certain year or in a certain century. There is a wine company in Italy called Antinori, which is more than 6th century old. So it is a very old company. But the point is, why do consumers value the time, the birth of the company, the brand of the product? And the reason is simple, because behind the history, there is a matter of survival. So if a company, a brand of a product have survived for such a long time, that should be a meaning, there should be a sense. And the sense is a matter of competence, a matter of ability. The fact that the company has been able to change over time in order to follow the changes of the market. So this is very important for consumers. There is another reason. Many consumers have a nostalgia. That is to say, they are based on nostalgic consumption. They tend to consume products and brands or products or brands of some companies to which they relate a specific part of their age or their life. So they prefer to keep on buying products that remind them when they were younger, when they were kids. So there is a sort of nostalgic consumption. So one way to show the origin of the company, of the brand, of the product in terms of time is to declare it on some of the visuals of the brands. Let's take an example from the beer industry. This is a Belgian beer, Affligem, and on the label it shows the date of origin of the beer, which is in the 11th century, so a very, very long time ago. So basically it shows that this beer has been able to survive in the market for such a long time. Today we are here with Giuseppe Morici, who's the president of Barilla Europe. Barilla is the largest pasta producer in the world, so the interview will be about the market of pasta worldwide and the specificity of the Italian pasta and Barilla as the market leader. So Giuseppe, pasta is the basis of Italian tradition, culinary tradition, but it's also a very well-consumed product abroad. So which are the specificity of the product which makes this product so well consumed in many different countries?
Well, this is a very good question. Actually, pasta is one of the 2 or 3 main largest commodities in the world, together with rice, for example. Is one of the main sources of carbohydrates for entire parts of the planet. There are a few basic fundamental reasons for that. One is that pasta is a cheap product, so it's affordable for large parts of the population. 2 is that it's very easy to cook and it's very versatile. So it fits many different cuisines in the world. Despite it has a cultural origin in Italy, in the Italian cuisine, it can fit many different local adaptations in terms of cuisine. The third factor is that pasta actually is healthy. It is a good source of complex carbohydrates, which is good for your health. So this combination of factors make pasta a universal food.